Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Again, I am Millie Weaver. We are joined here with Brittany Pettibone and Josephine Mathias. Hi, Josephine. Thanks for joining us. So I wanted to talk a little bit about SJWs and oppression Olympics. So do you have anything to say about that? Because I know you just had an awesome video.
Well, I mean, it seems like everyone just wants to be oppressed nowadays. They kind of get points for it. And with the video, I kind of just touched on the idea that they kind of feel like if I'm oppressed, therefore I'm special. So, it makes me different. And it's like fighting each other to be the most oppressed. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is really crazy. What do you think about that, Brittany?
Yeah, well, I think it's also a way that people don't have to take responsibility for things. They can say, oh, I'm oppressed and I'm a victim here, so I should get handouts here and everyone should feel sorry for me, etc. So I think that we have a huge problem in our society today with taking accountability, and that is a way that people get out of it.
That's right. And it actually is a way of oppressing someone to tell them that they're oppressed and that they'll never be able to achieve things and that they're always going to be under a glass ceiling. And I know Josephine was telling me about that. And you had some really interesting take on that, Josephine.
Well, I think it's ridiculous. They're trying to tell little kids or tell people that if you are a certain race, if you are a woman, if you are oppressed, then you're not going to be able to make it in life. You're not going to be able to make it to the front steps. And it should be the opposite of that. They should be telling kids that it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what sex you are. If you put in work, then you will make it. So it's just kind of making people feel bad, or not even feel bad, like the fact that they are different because it makes them special and they get oppression points for that. And I don't know, it's counterproductive.
It really is. And that's why we're going to show a clip from your video because it's really awesome. It's very creatively done. But thank you so much for joining us, Brittany Pettibone. We really enjoyed having you on. And after this short video clip of Josephine's video, we will be back talking more to Josephine. So let's roll.
Hey guys, my name is Josephine, and today I'll be reviewing Buzzfeed's video, What is Privilege? Or it's also known as the Oppression Olympics, whichever one works. This is one of my favorite videos on the internet because it shows you how much privilege you have by asking you questions like, did you have a toothbrush growing up? Or are you a white, straight, cis male? So let's get right into it.
I suppose being a white male will help me end up somewhere towards the front, but I'll take a few steps back from being gay.
I also lost a limb, so I'm gonna take a step back. Oh, and I'm Muslim, I'm gonna take 2 steps back. This is literally Oppression Olympics. And look at his face too, he loves this. I mean, he gets oppression points. It's so awful being a white male, but I'm gay, so I'm technically a minority and very, very oppressed. That's 1 oppression point for you, sir. Congratulations.
I don't think I'll make it to the front. I think I'll maybe be in the middle. That's just the gut feeling I have.
I think we all have that gut feeling as well. I mean, you're a male, so you're an oppressor, but you're also black, so you're technically oppressed as well. So you're not entirely at the back, but close enough. That's 1 oppression point for you too, sir. Okay, so before this starts, I'm gonna take a guess on what your final positions are. The question should have just been, are you a white, cis, straight male? To the front. And are you a minority? To the back, please.
If you can show affection for your romantic partner in public without fear of ridicule or violence, take 1 step forward.
And if you're blamed for the downfall of the black community simply because of your race, take a step back.
If you get time off for your religious holidays, take 1 step forward.
If you're constantly called a sexist, misogynistic rapist because of your gender, take a step back. Also, BuzzFeed, great experiment. This isn't biased at all. I mean, it's not like you picked the questions and the participants.
If you are able to move through the world without fear of sexual assault, if you took out loans for your education, if there were more than 50...
And there it is, guys. The black woman is all the way at the back. I mean, what could she have answered so far? She's probably trans, gay, her left leg's fake, she has some kind of mental illness, she's Muslim. I'm starting to run out of oppressions here.
If you've ever been bullied or made fun of based on something you can't change, take 1 step back.
So Josephine, that's a pretty awesome video that you put together. I was laughing during it, but at the same time, I was very concerned because I can't believe it. Oppression Olympics, they even had lines drawn out like it was some kind of football game or something. Do you think that they should be handing out awards?
They basically should be. I mean, did you see how sad the black guy was, by the way? He's like, I know where I'm going to end up. I'm going to be at the, closer to the back. And it's like, how awful is this? Like, this is demeaning to people. It's like telling them that you're not good enough to be at the front lines. It's so sad. And the best part is that all those people work at BuzzFeed to do an experiment with those people. It's already biased. It makes no sense. That proves absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it really is insane to see this. And, just as you were saying earlier to me on the phone about how it's actually oppressing people to say that you're oppressed and that you won't ever have the same opportunities and that you need a hand and extra help up with things, assuming that they're not capable of overcoming any obstacles that could be put in their way. I mean,
yeah, and one of the statements made by the white guy, actually, he said, no amount of hard work or legislation can fix this gap. And my mind was blown. I literally wanted to throw my computer because it makes absolutely no sense. They're telling kids, I hope it's just kids watching these videos. They're telling kids that no amount of hard work can help them succeed. They should just give out awards, honestly. It is the Oppression Olympics. And the Black woman won. She's all the way at the back.
So Josephine, I'm sure that this video has probably triggered and massively trolled a bunch of SJW snowflakes out there. I'm sure you've been getting all kinds of comments and messages. What has been the reaction to this?
I mean, on one side I'm called a coon, and the other side I'm called a white supremacist apologist. It's funny, and I went to a protest the other day, and an Antifa, a white guy, came up to me and said, like, you're a white supremacist apologist. And I was like, dude, I can accuse you of sexism and racism right now. Like, I have more power right now. But yeah, that's basically what I got. It sucks, but I mean, I'm telling the truth, so who cares?
That's right. You are speaking the truth, Josephine. And we really appreciate you standing up for this liberal lunacy, because that's really what it is. I mean, it's complete lunacy. And just to see the fact that we have this culture now where being the victim is the highest honor. Yeah. I mean, you're going to have people claiming, everybody's going to want to claim some kind of victimhood, and then you're going to have all kinds of craziness going on. But, just as you were saying in this video, how has that been? I mean, I don't know. Are you a conservative, Josephine?
I'm actually not a conservative. I'm more of a classical liberal, but I do have some conservative speak.
So you, in the sense of being a liberal, you agree with probably the democratic policies and, just more of the American version of being a Democrat versus this SJW virtue signaling and wanting to say there's 64 genders and all this craziness.
Yeah, exactly. When I say I'm a liberal, I have to say I'm a liberal, not a lefty, just to kind of say I'm not that crazy SJW side. And like you were saying earlier, the whole idea of the victim mentality, everyone wanting to be victims. I was at New York a week ago, and this old white woman came up to me and said, I just want you to stay strong, and I just want you to try to fight through all this hate. And I'm standing there like, excuse me, that's more insulting than someone coming up to me and being actually racist, because it's like you're trying to tell me that I'm less or, I'm not doing as well because of my race.
Well, Josephine, it has been so great having you on here, and you guys can check out more amazing videos of Josephine's at her YouTube channel. My name is Josephine, or on Twitter, my name is Josephine. So make sure you guys check her out. Thanks so much, Josephine. Thank you for trolling these SJWs who are massive virtue signalers, because it's just awesome to see young, talented women like yourself out there speaking up and having a voice against this lunacy that we see on the left.
It's fun doing it, so it's great.
Well, it is so great to see other women out there standing up against the insane lunacy that comes out of these SJW virtue signalers. So high five, Josephine. That is awesome. You rock. You get the troll award. As far as these Oppression Olympics, well, maybe we should start handing out some awards to some of these basement-dwelling SJWs. Well, stay tuned, guys, for more awesome reports. You're watching the Infowars Nightly News.
The reason Infowars Life has 5-star ratings on major third-party sites is because I want products I'm going to use for my family. I take this, my family takes this, and then it funds the operation with the most hardcore, truthful information you're going to find anywhere. So what you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfowarsLife.com.
If I ever forget to take them, like I have a noticeable difference. I don't feel good. The nascent iodine is one of the ones that was life-changing for me.
Yeah, I actually have just run out of my super female. I had a few bottles at my house and I've been taking it again, hitting the gym once again. Very exciting, feeling great, looking good. So, and I know my hair is luxurious once again. So obviously the super female is amazing. I love it.
Nascent iodine is essential. Survival Shield X2. If there's one product that I would say is life-changing that I would suggest, it's Nascent iodine Survival Shield X2. It's got a 5-star rating.
It's a win-win. InfowarsLife.com.